Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi guys, we're here.
Why am I more in the middle than you are?
Think what?
Oh, you're more in the. I'm more in the middle. This isn't the Robin show. This is the Batman show. This is Batman.
Oh, does that mean you're gonna wear tights?
Nobody knows what's below the table.
Thank you for joining us.
I'm sorry that you joined us.
If you-
I had to hear that. Maybe be a little late. Hi, Renette, Lana,
Oh,
Alinda.
hey, Renette, Lana, Linda.
Thank you,
Thank you
Alinda.
guys for coming. Oh, he's so proud of that intro.
Let's put that up there.
He's so proud of that.
Okay, for what it's worth, to tell myself, it's part of the program, and the timing is obviously not per second, but I messed with it this week and got it kind of where it was going to hit one at the same time, and I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, it worked pretty good. Tights in Florida.
Renette,
Hey, you know, I found out today. So, for whatever reason, I guess I didn't have my my notifications set in the author group for Book Bash or the attendees, or for the Books at the
Jason.
Beach. But in Florida in September, Renette, I don't know if you're going to that or not.
Yeah, well, she's my drinking partner.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay,
We don't have plans. We got the pub crawl figured out and everything.
So I found out today, though, that they're having a decades type theme party thing. So, I mean, tights could work because you could be like medieval decades, right?
Did anybody see my comment on that post in Anna's Angels?
I saw it today.
So
Nice.
now I need you all to speak up when something happens to me tonight.
Wow.
I just come,
Just putting that out there.
I just disappear, and
You would disappear. I can't lift you.
hey, now you're calling me fat and everything.
No.
All right, let's get to the boards here.
Oh, goodness.
Thank you,
Oh,
Linda.
hey, Jason.
I like her. She is a wonderful, wonderful person.
Because she compliments you.
Twice, and we haven't been on for 3 minutes.
Hi,
Hi, Ruth.
Thanks for joining.
Hey, Ruth, my friend. Oh,
He was. Oh my gosh.
We'll get to it. We'll get to
Okay. I'll wait.
it. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I do have a.
I'll wait. Oh goodness.
So
Hence
yes.
the tights go.
So Renette, yeah, so we can talk about that, but that pub crawl is gonna have to get really interesting to break out tights. But anyway, I'm not opposed to it.
I'll just sneak them in the suitcase. You won't even know.
I'm not scared. I'm not. Jason's on. Ask him. Jason will ask him limited questions.
Yeah, that could open up a whole can of worms. Oh goodness.
Whole can of worms and. Anyway, wrong worm. All right.
Wow.
Oh, so Alinda, somebody posted and said that at the Florida book signing, there's was it Books on the
Books at the Beach.
Books at the Beach
in St. Pete Beach, I think. Yep.
I believe that sounds
Yeah.
right. Somebody posted on Anna's Angels today about the theme, and if it was you had to dress in a decade, you have to dress
like
in
your
a
favorite
decade. And I made the comment as sometimes it takes Anna longer than a decade to get dressed.
I mean, he's not wrong.
She's supposed to be writing. I didn't realize she was reading Facebook while I was at work, and I was supposed to be writing. But anyway.
Well, because somebody had said something about, or asked me a question about it, and I didn't even know anything about it, and so I went back on there because I'm so behind on my social media stuff.
I love her, but man, I understand the Brad Paisley song, "Waiting on a Woman."
Oh, whatever. We have waited on you plenty of times.
But you know what? It reminds me. Have you ever see the video to that song?
Yeah.
Andy Griffith.
Yeah.
And he's sitting on the bench.
He's sitting on the bench, and then
Brad says, "What are you doing?" So I'm waiting on a woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope to be on that bench one day. I'll be up in heaven looking down. I'm waiting on a woman. Come on. Yeah, pre-order form for Books at the Beach.
I actually just filled out the link because that was another post that I had missed in that group because I wasn't in the notifications. But I just added Books at the Beach onto my pre-order link, and I put it in the form for the gal who's putting it all together. But I will reach out to her and see if I can just make my own separate post in the reader group for that signing, and just post it directly in there. So, because pre-orders are great, especially with signings that are further away from home. It helps. Oh yeah,
Ruth, that's twice in 2 days.
Paybacks, man, paybacks.
Yeah, I feel like I was getting everybody up going after me.
Might.
Man, so what's going on? Let's see. Let's kick it.
Oh.
I didn't put anything about. You want to talk about what's coming up? Because I didn't put anything about releases or book status or anything. I mean, Ethan's live, of course. Parker's doing great.
Ethan's live. Parker's good.
We still don't have copies. We don't have copies of Ethan.
I have put in the request. Sorry. So, and I don't even know. Maybe you don't know this, but so since with my books that I write for Susan's World, I actually have to contact her and request the paperbacks and let her know how much it's going to be, and then I send her the money, and then she actually has to go in and order the copies from Amazon herself, because for authors, when we go in to order the paperback books and stuff, it's like any other company. Basically, we get them at cost, and so but it just changes from book to book depending on how many pages there are and all of that. And so I had to wait to hear back from her on how much it was going to be to send her money and yada yada. So I'm waiting on them. I've ordered some. So yeah.
I'm just gonna catch up on comments here. I was gonna say though, we did have one copy because you get a copy.
Oh yeah, I did order one copy that was
just approved,
just to make sure everything looked like it was supposed to.
And we had one person that we got that one out to, but as soon as we get the other, I don't think we haven't been on the list. But speaking of that, we'll get to that too. But where were we at here? This mouse goes backwards, so yeah, I'm in trouble. Here we go. It's just, yeah, it'd be great. Lots. But
it's an investment, really.
And Renette, if I'm wearing tights, you're gonna forget about how much money you spent because your mind will be just scarred. Yeah. Like when you look at a really bright light and everywhere you look, you just see that dark and you can't. That's what you'll see. Just telling you. Yeah, absolutely, we are, Ruth. Absolutely. Oh my gosh.
Williamson.
Look at this, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay. Now I'm all nervous. Like,
I know,
he's like
now
the expert, man. He's going to be taking notes going, okay, they suck at this, they suck at this.
Why would you ever say that? Christian, come on, buddy. I can hear him.
Probably. He's back there eating. He said he brought snacks, so he's like just kind of watching the shit show with the popcorn and the...
It's like watching a train wreck. You just can't turn your head. And look, he's bringing people with him. Ruth's got her snacks already.
Yep. I got my water. Oh, in my new Anna's Angels tumbler that just came in today. I was excited for that. Thank you. You ordered it for me.
Heather says Ethan was great. She just finished it today.
Oh, yay. And hi, Heather. I'm glad you liked it. Man, I'm so glad that one's finally out. That one kicked my butt.
Renee appreciated all the extra info there.
Yeah, it's a process, for sure. What are the dates for signing closer to home that you'll be at? So I have two signings planned? 3 signings planned for this year. Or 3 more. I have Riders on the River. That's in Peoria, Illinois, which is about, how far was it up there?
Too far.
Don't tell her that. She might want to go.
Oh, for us. It was too far for us.
No, it was so Peoria is like
6
15
hours.
minutes from where my grandma's funeral was. So we were just up in that area. So yeah, I mean, roughly with traffic stops and whatever, but like restroom stops and stuff. But yeah, it was about 6 hours, I think.
It's not a bad. It's not a bad drive. It
No.
really isn't.
I mean, it's kind of boring in stretches.
It's pretty scenic if you.
Yeah, and he can go through. Well, if you're coming the way we went through. Of course, we're here in Missouri, but we went through Hannibal, Missouri, which is the boyhood hometown of Mark Twain, and a very old Missouri river town. So there's a lot of cool things to see there if you have the time and you go either going or coming.
Go to Springfield and see Abraham Lincoln's burial place.
Springfield, Illinois. It's a lot of good history there. But yeah, so I got that one in July, and that's 6 hours from home. And then August, there is, and I cannot remember the date. I will look it up and let you know. August, there is a signing. It's the Romance Genre Con, which is put on in Liberty, Missouri. It's at the Woodneath Library in Liberty, Missouri. It's in August. I cannot remember the date. I want to say the last few years it's been the first weekend in August, maybe. But it's a really good signing, and it's free. The library puts it on. So, yeah, it's a good one, and it's one that like there are all kinds of different genres there as far or subgenres. It's romance, obviously romance genre prom, but it's like there'll be historical and contemporary and erotica and romantic suspense and about I don't even know. I'm sure I'm forgetting
Comic
stuff,
books?
but no comic books that I know of. We don't
No
do
pictures?
I knew that's what you were
It'd
thinking.
be so much more interesting. It
Can
is
you
8/5,
imagine?
August 5th.
August 5th. Okay, so August 5th in
called my people
Liberty
and
at
confirmed
Woodneath Library in Liberty. So I hope that helps. Reading Ethan now had to.
Ruth had to reread Garrett because she didn't have a copy of.
No, probably just because it took me a year and a half to get Ethan out
Probably
after
because somebody didn't send her book like they were supposed to. Kelly says, "Hey, William."
Kelly.
She hasn't even told me hi yet, William.
Hey, she said next one. Hello,
Oh, yeah, we're number 2, William. All right.
Love it. Oh, Shayla, hey, tights. Oh, did I come at bedtime?
So, Renette's going to be my pub crawl partner in Florida, and we opened the show, and I said something about I was trying to adjust the camera because I was trying to get Batman more in frame than Robin, and she said, "Oh, it means you're going to wear tights." And I said, "Well," and so Renette was asking. I'm like, "Well, if we do enough pub crawl, tights aren't
might
out
happen. I mean, we could do the. You could get you like the fishnet stockings.
Actually, I'm really nervous about talking about this now because I see that William's here because I've heard some of the outfits that they talk about, and he'll be down there with the tights for me to put on. So
probably,
yeah,
he'll be like, "Here's how you do it."
I can see it.
Just listen to the master.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Shayla would probably be the one going, "Nope,
Yeah.
you do it like this, right? Am I right?"
Oh, she'd be turned her head going,
or that
not
she's like,
even,
"I am
I don't
out
know
of
who
here."
these guys are. But,
Oh, that's funny. In tights, yep.
oh boy.
Yeah,
I'll be the next.
was like
I'll be the next cover model.
Hey, your tattoo made it on.
Yeah, I know. But wait until I put the tights on. It's gonna be there. Kelly's right. So William and Shayla, if you don't watch it, I demand you check them out. No, I really. Tomorrow night, Wednesday nights, 8:00 Central Time. They're on YouTube. They're on Facebook. It's funny. Like literally laughing out loud at your device or your TV, because that's where I watch them. And I sit on the couch behind in there. And anyway.
Oh.
So yeah, it's a good time.
So William and Shayla, how was the cruise?
Oh yes. Well, I'm sure they'll talk about it tomorrow night.
Oh yeah, probably.
You should check them out tomorrow night, 8
I'll
p.m.
watch it tomorrow night, and then I'll know.
Lots of stories from their cruise.
I'm so jealous, man. I want to go on a cruise again so badly.
Yeah, they didn't invite us. Anyway.
Although I did get a text message today. The whole family got a text message today from someone asking what we were doing Friday night, because wasn't it Friday?
Yeah.
Because he may or may not have access to Thomas Rhett tickets. So I'm really excited about
Never
that.
heard of her, but I got tickets.
Her. Whatever. Oh, I really want to go see him. I'm excited.
Order one of the glasses.
Oh, are you talking about these? I love it. I love it. It's if it were for like I need to check and see if they make offer bigger ones, like the Talk Tuesday size. I don't know if they do or not. I haven't looked into it, but this is like the perfect coffee size for me anyway.
We can get the bigger.
But
we can get the bigger ones.
We can get bigger ones like his Pawpaw one.
Pawpaw. That's handmade by designs by Abby.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
This was from the site. So, but I like it, and it's kept the ice pretty solid. So far
Bruce
so good.
says hi to William and Shayla. Northwest Arkansas.
Hi, Bonnie.
You know,
Northwest Arkansas wouldn't be very far from us.
I would like to do Northwest Arkansas.
Is there a signing in Northwest Arkansas?
Well, we probably have to search.
Or anywhere close to you, Bonnie?
As long as we don't have to go to Wisconsin.
Hey, Christine.
Oh, hey, Christine. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Christine lives in Wisconsin. Nothing is Wisconsin. Great cheese, great beer.
Great beef sticks, too.
My
husband's from here. Oh, cool. So I grew up I don't know, 3 hours from there, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 2 hours from there, ish. But
I have a fraternity brother that was from Hannibal.
It's a pretty cool place. I like it. August 5th is... Oh!
Who's that?
Stop it. You know. Although my stepson did respond to, and he probably was being serious, he responded to the group chat that after he sent out the tickets about Thomas Rhett, and he wrote back, "Who's that?" And no laughing faces, nothing. And he doesn't listen to that kind of music, so probably didn't know him. And I was in the middle of doing dinner, or I was gonna grab my phone and write back and be like, "Okay, we're no longer friends. Like, if you don't know who Thomas Rhett is, come on."
Kelly says not to listen to William. He'll get you in trouble.
That I 100% believe. But boy, it would be a fun ride, though, wouldn't it?
Oh. So would a cow skin rug work? Because I tried to buy one of those one time. I could do a whole
this close to buying one.
I can do a whole photo. No, so we're at Nebraska Furniture Mart of all places. No, I'm sorry. IKEA. I'm sorry. IKEA of all places to buy a cow skin rug. And I was trying to find the one that I like the colors and the markings on the best. And I laid them out on the floor and I looked and I put it up and looked. And I finally had my mind set on this one, but I wanted to walk away and just think about it. So I put it back up in the thing and put some back over it to cover it up. I kid you not, I walked on the back side of the display. I can still see it. This guy from nowhere walks over, peels back all the top layer, grabs the one that I was looking at, rips it off, rolls it up, and gone. I said that meant that I was not supposed to get one today. But now I have a challenge and I have to...
I don't think you're meant to have one because you tried getting one at the auction.
Yeah, but I can see it. I can get me a lasso rope and a cowboy hat and a cow skin rug and my tights. All right, so.
Oh, well, you had me until you said tights.
They're sunburned. It was awesome, but they're sunburned.
Ouch. Sorry. But I'm glad you had a really good time. I mean, it's a cruise. How could you not, right?
It's been too long.
Yes. Yes, way too long. I mean, you're welcome to come up, Or, we could go to Texas.
We were talking about the pizza the other night.
Oh, yeah. Where did you guys get that? Do you know? William, Shayla, anybody? The name of the place? I can't remember. I know I was supposed to ask somebody else, and I don't remember who it was now.
Ruth.
Or no.
We are friends.
That was how I was picturing it. When he was talking about the rug and the bear skin or the cowboy hat and the lasso, I was like going, he's gonna be laid out, all sexified, and then he said tights, and I just.
Well, I was gonna say I could wear a pair of tight Wranglers, but since I lost all my weight, I don't have any tight anything. So
we can get you some. He's got the boots. You already got the cowboy boots.
Renette's gonna see Thomas Rhett Thursday.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
I love him. I've never seen him in concert, but I would think just seeing how he is on when I've seen him on talk shows and just different things, I think he would just be a really cool guy to go see. He seems like a really neat guy.
Linda wants us to come down to Texas.
I want to come down to Texas.
I think she means for a signing, but
I mean,
maybe
I could do that too.
maybe she's got a spare bedroom. She's inviting us down. Our couch.
I know there's a really big signing in Texas that I would love. Maybe that's a 2024 goal. I'd really like to go see that. So
she's in Bentonville. So we'll look at Arkansas.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I wasn't sure how far that was. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, Capes is
Dallas Fort Worth.
Dallas Fort Worth.
That's right. Oh, hey, Cape. Sorry, I was reading the. Oh. I am not very good at this still. I was reading the comment and then I saw the name, but.
Thomas Red's amazing.
Oh, yay.
I understand. I get it.
She's making Instapot soup, but I don't remember what kind you said you were making. You have to let me know.
Hello, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Stop. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer. Yes. Yes. Chaps. I like that. Assless chaps.
Jason, I was thinking about getting a skin tight, shiny shirt and tucking it in real deep into my pant, like tucking it so deep it just pulls the neckline down.
There's a story there.
Yeah. I think this is an invite. I think
what do you guys think? I think it sounds like
I'm gonna do a screenshot real quick so I got it for records. All right. Alabama. And she puts this up and cook.
Done.
Well, that's a done.
I mean,
she just put this up.
That'll
and
work.
Cook.
Bean soup. That's right.
Yeah.
I knew that. He would probably love the recipe to that. By the way, Christine, I will make it for you. I won't eat it, but I will make it.
Christine says assless chaps, and Jason says you can't pull it off. I can't pull off the chaps.
I would listen to the.
Well, I don't know if he's telling me I can't pull them off or that I can't make it work. He's talking about the shirt.
I think he's meaning. Oh, yeah. I think he's meaning like you can't make it work.
Speaking of, anybody see anything different? Anything different this episode that you've never seen before in other episodes? Anything? There's one thing that's definitely different from this episode from any other episode.
Okay.
Anything? First person. Boy, oh boy.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
First person. Something that's different.
Oh, wait. I think
now.
I think I may have it.
Oh boy, here they come, Renette. You got it.
That was the first one.
Man, she beat you out, Ruth, by 2 seconds.
Oh, Sue got it too.
Yeah.
Hi, Sue.
I wore my Derek shirt.
Derek's my man.
I don't know if you can see it.
Yep. That one's my favorite. That one is my man. I'll tell you what. When I was kind of trying to come up with those, when I was writing that first series, I didn't want to like copy off of like ones that were already out there, but I did Google like just to try and get an idea of some things, and then I started Googling like computer terms to try and spark something, and I came across the word dongle, and I was at my desk by myself, and I laughed out loud because it's just a funny word, and so of course then I had to come up with something that would go with that one. So
dongle.
I like that one, and the mine's so big you have to use 2 hands. The laptop on it. I thought that was clever.
I like the dongle.
I like the dongle one. Dongle's just a weird word. It sounds dirty. It makes me laugh.
Dongle.
In case you haven't noticed, we are like super mature people. Very classy too.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You know. Are the shirts orderable? Christine wants to know.
These?
Yeah. You can get them on the site, on the shop.
Cleverly located at AnnaWorthy.com.
I want to go in. I need to talk to Abby because I want to go in and get like the girl cut, like those in the girl cut style too, and have those be available too.
Eve. Pizza 51 Oak Street.
Thank you. Thank you, Eve. Okay. Oh, yeah, because I forgot. We were going to get it.
Yeah, well, we still can. We just said in one night we'll have it.
Okay. I didn't say this night.
I'll have to swing by and get it.
Yeah, we got to have that. Store dongles that lights up.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you saw
Good. See, it's not just me.
Yeah, Nicole, there's merch. There's the Anna's Angel stuff. There's
Yep.
that. There's books.
There's hats and
Jeans
tumblers
and pants and pants
no
and
jeans, no pants.
What's the
I mean, there probably could be at some point,
backpacks
but
and
boots and pants.
boots and pants. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Inside old commercial up here, and it was not fun. But
Okay, no, I got to tell it though, because you guys could probably look it up. So, in St. Joe, which is north of us, St. Joseph, Missouri, there's a mall, East Hills Mall. And a few years ago, I don't even know how long ago it was, they put out a back to school commercial. And it was god awful. I mean, like the most B, like you think of a B movie, it was a B commercial. Like it was awful. But it had this like jingle with it that, as bad as it was, it stuck with you, right? But the commercial became famous for being so bad. They actually had people, I don't know if it's the people who wrote it or who it was, but they had people on the Ellen DeGeneres show for it. And they like, showcased it basically because it was so bad. And so then, which I did not realize until just this last Christmas season, the mall has these gigantic, they're supposed to look like big, like Christmas tree ornaments, like the round ones with the little metal thing on top that you hook on. So they have this display around the building and made of these gigantic, huge things for their Christmas display. And I didn't realize until I found out last year that Ellen DeGeneres actually donated those to the mall after they had the people on the show. So if you get a chance to, I haven't even Googled it. I'm assuming you might be able to find it somewhere on the internet. Oh, okay. So he found it. So if you Google, would you look up?
Boots and Pants, East Hills Mall.
Yeah, look that up. That was a genuine, can't talk, commercial that went on the air several times. But I mean, I guess, what is it they say? No publicity is bad publicity, because here we are years later still talking about it. So, anyway, side note there.
I was say it was such a bad commercial, but we're still talking about
Yeah,
it. And still singing
Lana
it.
said the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jason. Yep. They are. They really are. Oh, Janice. No worries.
Janice.
I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining. You haven't missed a whole lot. We've just been rambling. Talking about Mr. B in tights and boots and
pants.
Cowskin rugs, all that. Looking it up, we're done. Oh my gosh, it's funny. It's funny. But anyway, what we got going on now? We got 20 people tonight. Yay.
All right. What have we got? Well, he did it. We posted pictures. I hope you all saw it. We're pretty proud of him.
Yep. Our son graduated, youngest son.
Still.
And we did pretty well. We didn't break down or anything. I got a little teary-eyed a few times, but it wasn't. My moments came more working up to it than the day of. But I think the day of, it was just frantic and trying to get there and everything. But
yeah,
I don't know. The little video that they they played as everybody was walking, not the graduates walking in, but as the public was coming in. They had up on a big screen. They played some different music, and they had pictures that the parents had submitted, and baby pictures. Then we could do, I think, up to 3, and so I did a picture of Josh, and then when he was little, and then I got one when he was in 4th grade. Speaking of Hannibal and Mark Twain, the 4th graders in Missouri, they have to do this history project thing, and they did it was called a living wax museum. And so each of the students had to research a famous Missourian and then dress up like them and have props and everything. And then they would stand there or sit with their props and stuff. And they had a pretend button. And as the parents and the other students in the school could come walk by, you hit the pretend button, and then the wax figure would give their spiel that they had to write based off of the research that they did. That's our son in 4th grade dressed as Mark Twain. And he was so cute. And he actually ended up on the front page of the local newspaper with that picture. So, yeah. I was at his other one. Yeah. It's kind of blurry, but he took this one. While he was up on the screen, but that is one of my absolute favorite pictures of him when he was little.
He had his pants all the way pulled up.
Yep.
And he was such a turd.
And the second he took that picture, I said, that's going in the graduation video. And I didn't forget it. So make sure we kept good track of that picture.
Yeah, he's such a turd.
Anyway.
All the kids decorated their caps too, and he was wanting to paint a random QR code, a little square black dotted. Well, not a lot of people know what a QR code is. We'll take a poll. But he was just going to paint that on the back of it since it was square already. And I said, no. I said, make a Venmo account, print it off, and then put college, and scratch that out and put party fund. And I said, then slap that on the back there. And I said, at least, nobody, I doubt anybody's going to send anything, but it'd be funny.
No, he checked yesterday and he didn't have any on there, but it was still really funny. I was trying to see if I could find I know I took a picture of it when it was done. Huh?
It's all on the wrist. I got skills.
For what? Oh, with the lasso. So this was him. I took this picture while he was here. You got longer arms. While he was walking, I put it in my little graphics program after he made the QR or got the QR code from his Venmo, and then I put green dollar signs because they're green and red. So I put green dollar signs and then put please.
So the girl in the little bit of the picture here, that's his girlfriend. They walk down together, and the kid in the background is looking at him because he's mad because he didn't come up with this idea. Apparently, I don't know.
That is Josh's girlfriend, though. You can't.
Yeah, that's his girlfriend.
That's Haley.
Feel free to scan that code. We thought it was funny.
I thought it was funny.
And his sense of humor, that was funny.
That fit him perfectly. Perfectly.
Graduates in a couple weeks.
Oh, man, oldest granddaughter already. Wow. He played trumpet.
Trumpet. Yep.
From 5th grade all the way up to 5th grade. I think it was 5th grade. Isn't that when they started, or was it 6th? Yeah, it was 5th grade. Yeah. And then he played it every year through. So.
Oh, we still got a ways to go.
Yeah. Yeah, he isn't leaving the house anytime soon,
No.
And Emma not either. It isn't either. She's our youngest daughter, so.
Okay, now we can start.
Oh, yay! Party can start. Just kidding. Love you. Glad you're here.
Oh, where are we at?
Oh,
Christine says her daughter was Annie Oakley for schools arts pursuit. Took a wooden pop gun and got in trouble from the principal.
Of course.
Yeah, then she was a cowgirl.
So I wasn't even thinking, and it was before I went back to teaching. I'd been home with the kids for a little bit, and then I'd gotten a job somewhere else, and so I'd been out of the school for a little bit, and I was in more mom mode than teacher mode, and my son had been sick and had missed one of his good friends' birthday parties back when they were in I think it was like literally 1st grade, maybe 2nd. I know it wasn't 3rd. He hadn't done there yet, and he had to miss it. And so that next Monday, we had already bought the present. So I sent Josh to school with the present so he could give it to his friend, not thinking about the fact that we bought his friend a Nerf gun for his present. And I got a call from the principal, and I had to go, and I got lectured, and I had to pick up the gun and bring it back home.
It was still wrapped, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't even out of the box. It was in the box, still with all the little zip ties and everything, wrapped in wrapping paper in a bag.
But Josh had told him what it was, and
of course, kids being kids, and the teacher heard it, I think, or something, and it was ridiculous. But I digress. Anyway, now I just write about people shooting people.
Gotta move where we have a colder temperatures to keep. Let's see. Yeah, well, I think she's probably already seen them.
You think?
Hi.
They've only been together 2 years.
2 years?
And they just graduated. Or no, it's 2 years next week, I think, or something. But
yeah, but look at Abby. I mean, they've been together 5 years,
That's
and look
true.
what she's doing
That's
tonight.
true.
She's feeding the baby.
Not their baby. Don't get that started. They're babysitting. Abby and Jaden are babysitting her boyfriend's Jaden. They're babysitting his niece, and she's a doll.
AnnaBlakely.com. Get them while they're hot.
Jason decorated caps. Oh, yeah. Nope. They got to decorate them this time. Actually, that last year they started.
2021 they started.
The year after Abby graduated, they got to do it. So
Yeah.
I think she's still a little salty about that one. Too bad he didn't get money. I know. I was kind of hoping.
Still works, Heather.
But
I'm only kidding. Only kidding.
Oh, Jennifer played the trumpet too.
Eh.
Oh, I played the flute. That's cool. Graduated 3 years ago. Oh, I read that I've started over again, and I thought you had another baby after your one already graduated. But grandson, oh, goodness. Well, good for you, though.
Yeah.
He's lucky he has you.
That was Abby giving it to Blake.
Oh.
I saw him, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nobody cares. There's 20 people are like, I don't. But
Like,
I saw him at graduation. Looked nothing like him. But it was funny. He pulled me out of the crowd. It was funny. So yeah, our school didn't allow it when Abby graduated in 20, and she went to the principal. Her and her couple friends went to the principal and asked permission, and the principal said no, absolutely not. And so then the next year we just happened to be at a school board meeting, and the principal was there, and she presented. She's like, "Well, I had some students approach me about being able to decorate their caps, and I don't see any problem with it. And I think it's a great idea to let them have their individuality as long as it's tasteful."
No other class has ever asked before. I had emailed her, and I had emailed the superintendent asking why they couldn't, because technically those caps and gowns we paid for, so they're ours. And as long as it wasn't anything inappropriate, and especially with that class, because that was the class of 2020, they got screwed in so many ways because of COVID. They didn't even get to graduate until June.
Yeah,
I think June. It was either June or July.
It was later June.
I think it was late June. I mean, so they got gypped completely, and I thought it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but apparently it was. But now it's not. So.
We're gonna get some caught up, Bonnie. I am sorry. Thank you for your service, but
Yes, thank you. My hat's off. I could not make it 30 years.
Let's see. Well, I know I didn't start any grandpa rumors or anything.
Yeah, please let's not. We've got time for there.
Yeah, his name was Andrew, wasn't it?
What? Have you ever disliked someone, made them a bad guy? Just no, I have not done that name yet. I don't believe.
Just wait.
Yes.
But you got to figure that out.
Well, no, I'm trying to think though. I mean, I've had characters. So I had one character in there that was partially named after somebody that I know that didn't make me very happy, and so I made their character. I didn't kill them off, but I didn't make them a very likable character. So there's that.
High school, yeah. Come on, they've been teaching you for the last 4 years at college that you're going to find ways to get around things.
Right, yeah.
Lana played trombone.
Oh, trumpet and...
Well, you had your own little band.
Man, yeah, you guys could have just gone on tour.
Of course you did, Christine.
Christine, I played... she made a top that she could remove. Well, and that's how we did with Josh's. I printed that off and I glued it to cardboard, and then I attached the cardboard on top, so I can take it off. But yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah, Nicole, sorry. It sucked that year for them. I do feel bad for them. They got gypped for sure in 2020.
I think about the baseball. They didn't play baseball at all that year, like at the school level. And it wasn't like college where they give them another year of eligibility. They're just out. So Abby was the baseball manager, who have been all 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So she was kind of looking forward to it, and then they just you don't get it. Which, I mean, I understand that we have to keep people safe. I get it. It just still stinks for those kids.
Yeah.
You never know when you walk off that field. That's the last time you're walking off a field, and that's.
Yeah, that was hard for them to leave for spring break. I think it was, and then they just didn't go back.
Bonnie said most of her 30 was in inner city schools in Memphis.
Wow. Good for you, man. That's takes a special person.
That's coming in Christian, due to be released in June.
Yeah. Oh, ew. Yep. I actually, no. Did I go to band? I don't even think I did a band camp. I don't think we did band camp. I did cheer camp all through high school, but I didn't do band camp. That's funny though. I like it.
She's
I
better
love
write
those
about it
movies
than
too.
better to write about it than to become a serial killer.
Right? You know, it is very. I can't talk.
I don't know.
Cathartic.
Hasn't that been in the news? Though?
Cathartic. So, dude, yeah. Did you guys hear about that? The I don't even know her name, but the lady that like wrote a book after her husband died to try and help teach her kid and other kids through how to deal with grief, and then it's turned out that supposedly she killed her husband in the first place. So yeah, I don't know. He heard it. He heard that today, and he looked at me. He goes, "Man, what is it with you authors?" I'm like, "I didn't do it." So yeah, that's wild, but yeah, it is kind of cathartic to be able to work through your years, and I do feel pretty good after I've written like a fight scene or an action scene, and especially when that ending climactic guys going and the team's going in to rescue the girl and get the bad guy, like it's like so. But I don't kill good people usually. Well, I shouldn't say that. Not unless it's needed for the rest of the story. My grand girly graduated
10.
Saturday night. 10. Oh, I love small schools.
That's
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just saying my mom graduated, I think, had 13 in her class.
I was just gonna say that. I mean, that's the only way that I would have graduated in the top 10 of my class.
That's probably true.
I still would have been the number 11. I don't know how.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so many of those things. It just, I guess I understand, but I don't understand.
Oh, some of what? Oh, what?
Just the stuff that they had to miss out on.
Oh, we're back to
some of the
2020.
policies that anyway.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Johnny Dare was talking about it.
About the author?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Johnny Dare is
Johnny Dare. Radio
The Rock,
DJ.
98.9 The Rock in Kansas City, morning show. He also does voiceovers for what was that TV show up in Sturgis? Somebody help me out.
The one
Come
about
on, Jennifer. I know you got
Sturgis.
it. Yeah, it's about Sturgis, but it's at the one bar there. But he was the voiceover
I forgot about
for
the
all
show.
that, and he's done some other voiceover work. But he's a pretty cool dude.
He's fun to listen to.
Full throttle, yeah. Thanks,
Thank
Jennifer.
you. Yes.
I knew you.
I was sitting here. I could picture like the bar and everything, and I couldn't think of it.
All I could see was the owner. Yeah.
There's an author who wrote a book. Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
But she just,
I'm
I guess,
telling ya.
she just recently got.
Yeah, I guess it's from what I haven't had the time to really look into it at all, but I've just heard bits and pieces. But yeah, apparently she offed him and then profited from it. But
No, don't call me. God,
11. Oh my goodness.
See, that would have been me.
See,
I
I
still
thought-
didn't graduate in the top 10.
I thought mine was small. I had 64 in my class. I think they said at graduation Sunday there were 55 in our son's class. But is Lydia back?
Christine wants to know if you've ever considered writing another genre.
Oh, have I ever considered? Not the only thing that I've ever thought about maybe doing is possibly someday maybe doing like a romantic suspense series that has like a touch of paranormal in it, but not super crazy. Like, I don't know. The reason what got me started was the book Fatal Connection that I wrote. It's a novella that I wrote for the late great Desiree Holt's Phoenix world, and I wrote that one. And in that, one of the requirements to write for that world was that the heroine had to have some sort of special power, like, and I made my gal, when she touched you, like she could feel your emotions and see things and whatever, and like that had to do with. I know it's probably a good thing that I can't read your mind. Probably scare me off a little bit, but. But anyway, so I thought about like because that was a lot of fun. I had never written paranormal before, personally myself, and so it was a lot of fun because it's like you can pretty much do anything with it that you want, you know. So I have considered doing that. I don't know. What?
I don't know.
I was just
I don't write
thinking.
anything. I don't know. I can't write a grocery list.
Wait, what's blasphemy?
I don't know. I saw that.
What's
There's a little bit
blasphemy,
of a
Katie?
delay, and then plus we've been talking, so
Oh, Eve, yes. You know, it's funny that you said that when we were trying to figure out the name of the Sturgis bar. It's funny that you said that because I immediately was thinking, man, if Jenna were here, I could ask her. And I thought about grabbing my phone and texting, but then the answer came up, so I didn't have to. But yeah, she's amazing. I love Jenna.
So Jennifer, it's interesting because I'm looking at buying a new truck.
She signed the day after he died. Oh, golly, gotta be smarter than that, girl. At least wait a little bit. Come on. That's why. So he laughs at me because
700 people.
oh my gosh, that's insane.
Plus, there's kids there they didn't know they were there. I mean,
No.
700 plus. You're like, oh, I don't know, 700 and something. I don't know.
Wow, that's insane. My nephew graduates Saturday. We're not going to his graduation, but we're gonna try to go to his
We
graduation
just
party
died.
in a couple
We
weeks.
don't have anybody.
What happened?
I don't know. Jason just said we just died. We're at 0. We're stomped out. Connection disconnected. Weren't able to stream to the destination. What are you doing?
I turned our sound off, just in case. What? Didn't.
We still have internet.
I'll go in the group real fast and post. Tell them to hang tight.
See, that would have been me.
See, I thought about like because that was a lot of fun. I had never written paranormal before, personally myself, and so
Yeah, right there. Talk about paranormal, and it just goes dead.